Is this the first time for you to be nominated for a Grammy?
No, it's not. But I never won.
What were you nominated for before?
Producing.
Okay.
Yeah, and for engineering, the geek part of record production.
That's some serious, behind the scenes knowledge.
I know.
That's like the real deal. That's like the way actors are always saying, "Well, I really want to direct." Like that's like producing a record is almost more.
Yeah. That's where the power is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know that. You got the microphone right here.
Yeah. So you had United States 1 through 4, Big Science, Sharky's Day, Sharky's Night?
Those are just two different tracks, Sharky's Day and Sharky's Night.
Yeah, they are. Don't ask me to this because I can't remember anything that I've done beyond, earlier than last week.
That's good.
Seriously,
That's good.
those are
So speaking of what you have done, what will you be doing your new show anywhere? Are you touring with the new show I'm
going to do it a couple more places. Yeah, it's not quite over yet. I'm going to go out, I guess, in May and do it somewhere. I think Germany.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the seat. The chair in the show.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were back on the whole chair thing, and I'm like, you're telling you like the seat at BAM that you were in? That's really
yeah.
What he's talking about is that the one of the things that you project on, because like I said, I hate rectangles, and I love lots of projected images. It's like so beautiful. So I thought just project on clumps of stuff, old paper, and into corners and just weird ways that you can like change it so it can wrap around the image, the stuff, the 3D stuff.
It's funny because while you're telling me this, you're standing in a projector yourself, and there's a projector in the studio that has the EVR, the logo, and it's kind of projecting on your forehead, wrapping it around. It was yes.
I think we're back full circle to the qualities of light and how the transmissions from outer space were of the colors are really just different frequencies of light.
Yeah.
And it is interesting the way that when you project a square image, but when you project it onto something, it takes on that shape, and whatever's not there just falls away.
Absolutely. Zero.
Yeah.
A couple of nights ago, I was at the Rubin Museum. My favorite museum in all of New York. Do you ever go there? Yeah.
I've had the sandwich, but I don't know the...
spell it differently.
Okay.
It's the Museum of Himalayan Art. You got to go over there, 17th Street and 7th Avenue. It's so fantastic. And a couple of nights ago, and they pair people like talking about different things. So I had to talk a couple of nights ago with a guy who wrote a book about the invention of zero. And it was amazing. This guy, it's really fascinating, really great book.
I've heard of this guy,
Charles Seif.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I was just reminded of that because what you were saying about light, was he said that we don't really have a way to prove that there aren't multiple universes, because ours is flying away at giant, very fast rates. It's exploding, as we all know, and why is it doing that? He says that it's being attracted by something else beyond that. And then we went out to dinner, and after this thing, and he started talking about more stuff. And one thing that he was saying was he was describing a test that you can do to see if there are multiple universes, and it's called quantum suicide. In other words, your chances of a bullet in the revolver are like 1 in 8. But if you shoot yourself 20 times, you're going to basically be dead unless you are someone from another universe. So it's a test to see.
Why wouldn't you die if you were from another universe?
Because you would be. You would. Let's say you wouldn't die here because you died in another one.
Right.
Check out his book. It's all about that complicated. What? And then you look at. Then he does the differential equation for that, and you're like, oh, I see. I get it now.
It's a bit like Schrodinger's cat.
It is like Schrodinger's cat. It is.
The multiple universe thing has always sort of frightened me, like black holes. For some reason, black holes are frightening. But it's made for such
good entertainment.
What, black holes?
No, multiple universes.
No, multiple universes.
Because,
somewhere in a multiple universe, this is happening, but one thing is different.
Yeah.
And then another one, I'm wearing a red sock. And then another one, it blows
Yeah.
my mind that
There's too much stuff. That's why the idea of infinity didn't go over in the Middle Ages because the popes are going like, well, what if there's that many? If there are infinite number of planets, then is there a pope on every planet?
Yeah.
yes.
And if so, who's top pope? So it comes down to power. Like you know, it keeps coming down to power all the time. It's really disturbing.
We're getting closer, I think, with infinity. Once we get once we wrap our heads around infinity, I think things might become better.
Improve, yeah.
Yes.